Hi there, friends. It's Matt Fouch with Keller Williams Commonwealth. I am your go-to realtor right here in the central and south central Kentucky area. My number is 859-409-8369 if you need any help buying, selling, or investing in real estate. Hey, thanks for tuning in here at the channel, the Moving to Kentucky with Matt Fouch. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Today we're going to talk about the market update for this part of Kentucky. So there's a lot of noise and a lot of information out there online on social media for real estate information, maybe a national averages, or they're talking about stuff that's specific to West Coast, Northeast, the South, whatever it might be. But we're going to talk about the numbers of activity from March of 24 for the central Kentucky area. Now, this information comes from the Bluegrass Board of Realtors, which basically encompasses all of central and south central Kentucky. It is a large board of realtors, 4,000 to 5,000 members, and it covers a large portion of the state of Kentucky. I got the information right here on my computer, so I'll be checking that out. We're going to talk about basically the year-to-date numbers. We're going to compare this time of 2023, so the beginning of April, what the numbers were looking like at that time compared to what the numbers are looking like today here at the beginning of April of 2024. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the absorption rate. If you've not watched this market update video with me before, you're not familiar with that. That number is just if we as realtors were to stop listing property, but yet we were to continue selling selling homes at the same amount that we're currently at the same rate that we're currently selling, how quickly would we run out of homes to sell? And so that number for 2023 at this point in 23, it was 2.04. This year at this point of the year, it's 2.55. So we've had a small increase in the absorption rate of how that can be several things, but the two main factors is available inventory and the number of buyers, obviously how they come up with that ratio. So we have seen an increase there from basically 2 up to 2.5. So the next thing, that everybody wants to talk about when they're buying and when they're selling is the median sales price. So the median sales price in 23 was $240,000, and the median sales price at this point in the year for 24 is $265,000. That is an increase of 10.42%. Now let me add a little bit of thought here. I talked to a lot of buyers, and a lot of them said they were waiting for rates to drop. And from a personal standpoint of someone that is a homeowner, I totally get that. As a homeowner, I want the best rate I can possibly get. You have to be careful, though, with the counterbalance of that being the continued increase in price. You have to weigh that into your consideration. If we do not see a reduction in price, which we didn't see it in 23, we haven't seen it so far in 24. So if we don't see that, then you're going to pay more even if the rates don't come down. So here's a scenario. If you could have bought in 2022, well, the home prices in 2023 went up over 10% for this part of Kentucky over 2022. So if you were wanting to buy in 2023 and you said, well, I'm just going to wait and I'm going to buy in 24 when the rates come down. Well, if the rates don't come down and you didn't buy, well, the homes just went up another 10%. If you say, I'm going to wait till 25, I'm going to just keep holding on, I'm going to wait till 25 and for the rates to come down. If we go up another 10%, now that home is up 20% more than what you could have got it for in 2022 or the beginning of 23. So a home that was $200,000 is now $240,000. So you got to run that calculation into your decision making. If we continue to see home prices go up like we did in 23, like they're already trending in 24, then you're going to be paying 20, 25, 30%, depending on how long you wait, more for your home while you're waiting for the rates to come down. And if the rates do not come down, then you're just going to end up paying more money for the home with the rate still being the same. You know, it seems like week to week, month to month, we get a different word from the lenders or the Fed or whoever is talking about the rates out there, giving out that information, whoever you listen to, whatever. Seems like it's month to month, day to day is like it's going up, it's going to come down, we're going to cut rates, we're going to keep the rates the same, we're going to increase rates, whatever it might be. Who knows? And I say on these videos all the time when I'm talking market updates, like, nobody can give you 100% guaranteed truth on home prices or rates. We don't know for sure what's going to happen. You got to make that decision for yourself. You got to run those numbers and decide what you're comfortable with and what you feel like is going to happen. That's the numbers for year to date, is that we have in the median sales price, we have an increase of 10.4%. Prices are still going up. Let's also talk about the average days on market. That's a big one that especially a lot of sellers, they want to know what the average days on market look like. And so for this part of Kentucky, for year to date in 23, it was 49 days on market. And year to date for 24, it's 49 days on market. So it stayed basically the same. So prices are up, days on market is about the same, and absorption rate is up just a little bit. Let's talk about active listings. According to the data that we have here, we'll talk about January, February, and March of this year. So number of listings, the active listings in January, the number was 2,840. In February, it was 2,658. And for March, it was 2,586. So the number of active listings has been trending down, and it has been trending down since, November. November it peaked. November 23 it peaked for the last 12 months at 3,189, and then it's slowly just been going back down to where we're now at 2,586. So that's a pretty significant decrease over the last 5 months or so, to go from 3,100, almost 3,200 active listings down to almost 2,600. So we are down there. So yeah, that gives you kind of an idea of what's going on in this area, this part of Kentucky. If you are looking to relocate to Kentucky, it'd be my pleasure to help you out with that. If you're here in the area and you need to sell your home, I promise you I will get thousands of eyes on your property because of the marketing that I do for your home, and your home will look like $1 million online. People will see your property, and we will bring you the absolute best offer we can get you from the current buyers in the market. Give me a call or text anytime, 859-409-8369. Hope you've enjoyed hanging out with me, talking about the numbers for the market update for this part of Kentucky so far this year. And I look forward to seeing y'all around here in the state of Kentucky in real estate, or on another video here on the channel. Thanks so much. God bless you guys. We'll talk soon.